iLive has 250 scene memories. These are snapshots of all or a selection of the live mixing parameters. They do not store the DSP bus configuration and user preferences. Before starting, go to the Surfaces Preferences screen and set the option to enable or disable the Scene Up Down Go keys, Auto Advance and Scene Editing confirmation pop-up box. Select the Scene screen. Highlight a scene in the left-hand list and touch Name to open the on-screen keypad and enter a name with up to 14 characters. Touch Description to add a comment if needed. The quickest way to work with scenes is to store everything. This is done by touching Store All. Once a scene has content stored, a green tick is displayed next to its name. Touch Recall to overwrite the current iLive settings with the contents of the highlighted scene. For more advanced applications, you can choose what parameters to put into a scene so that only those are recalled. You can then add and remove items from the scene, and update items already in the scene with the current console settings. Touch Edit to open the list of available parameters. Choose either Processing View or Channel View. The diagram that follows lists the parameters in the left-hand window and illustrates where in the signal chain the parameters exist. Use the plus and minus buttons to expand or collapse the list. Select items from the list. Expand and collapse the list using the plus and minus buttons. Touch the multiple select button if needed, and touch Add to add them to the scene list on the right. Once added, the item displays in the right-hand window. Levels, mutes and assignments are treated as one item each for the mix masters and DCA masters. Mix parameters associated with the input channels, including the input fader, pan, mute, all assignments, pre-post settings, aux and FX sends to the masters, are part of the input mixer item, which can be expanded using the tree list. The patch bay is treated as a single item. Recalling a scene with the patch bay included overwrites all input, insert and output patching. You can update the settings of one or a selection of items already in the scene. Select the items you want to update from the list in the right-hand window and touch the Update button in the centre of the screen. The screen parameters are overwritten with the current console settings. To remove items from a scene, highlight items in the right-hand window or touch Select All. Then touch the Remove button in the centre of the screen. Adding all and then removing items may be quicker than starting by adding individual items. When you have finished editing the content, return to the Scene Manager page. Touch Update to update the existing content of a scene with the current console settings, unlike Store All, which does not add everything to the scene. You can copy, paste and delete scenes. Highlight a scene in the list and touch Copy. Highlight another scene and touch Paste. The contents of the first scene are pasted into the second, but the name is not copied. If that scene was empty, a green tick will now appear. You can paste the scene into multiple locations to quickly set up several scenes with the same content list, and then use Update to store different parameter settings for each as the soundcheck or show progresses. Since only the desired parameters are stored and recalled, this improves the scene recall time, and combined with the Auto Advanced preferences is particularly useful when running cue-driven theatre shows. Pressing Go on the surface instantly recalls a scene and automatically advances the number ready to recall the next scene in the list. When you delete a scene, its contents are removed and the name reverts to no name. A special recorder mode lets you rearrange the scenes by moving, copying, deleting them, or clearing their content. You can select single or multiple scenes and then use the touchscreen encoder to highlight the new position when moving or copying scenes. Touch Apply to confirm the edit. The Scenes Safe screen provides a map of parameters which can be made safe so their parameters are not affected when a scene is recalled. Scroll to view all parameters and channels. Click individual buttons to make the selected parameters safe. Click a left-hand channel name to make all parameters for that channel safe. Click a top bar parameter name to make the parameters safe for all channels. Open the Other tab to access the patch bay parameter. An alternative way to quickly safe whole channels is the Scene Safe key on the surface. Hold down the key and press the strip mix keys on the channels you want to make safe. The safe icon in the strip LCDs turns on, indicating the whole channel is made safe. The mic preamp is included, though you need to be aware that the preamps can be patched to more than one channel. or used as sources to other parts of the system, which may not be associated with the channel you want to make safe. If needed, you can remove just the preamp from the channel safe using the preamp screen.